Hi, I'm Dennis Hooks, Mayor of the City of Weatherford, and I'd like for you to know how the Parker County Senior Center is making a difference in our local community by the Meals on Wheels program and the Prescription Drug Assistance program.
Well, our kitchen's preparing 241 Meals on Wheels a day, and that takes a lot of volunteers to get those meals out into our community. These meals are going to folks who are homebound. They're unable to prepare their own meals for one reason or another. Either they can't afford to buy the food or they're no longer able to cook. For whatever reason, these folks need this hot, nutritious meal every day.
It reminds me of the Apostle Paul when he was quoting Jesus in the book of Acts. And he said, of course, Jesus said, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." I think that's important because giving is the lifeblood of our community as well as any community around the world. We have grown complacent here in the United States as far as expecting our government to try to meet the needs of all the people, and that's not the way it was ever intended to be. That it needs to be us. I think it's not only costly to expect the government to do it, but it lacks sincerity. By that I simply mean that the warmth of a giving heart goes way beyond the initial gift that's given.
They do form these wonderfully close relationships with the volunteers, and the volunteers feel like their clients are family members as well. And for a lot of these folks, that's the only contact they're going to have for the whole day. It's the only person they're going to see for the whole day. And so they really look forward to that volunteer coming.
I knew that Meals on Wheels needed help. I saw an ad or something in the paper, and I thought, you know what, I can do that. Take some time out of my day. I've been able to enjoy 10 relationships as of right now over a year time, and you know, I felt like it takes me an hour. That's an hour out of my day, and I'm helping serve 10 people in an hour, and that's just, to me, that's awesome. Something little I can do that hopefully impacts them, but it's so rewarding for me just to get to know these people and get to know about their families, and lots of times, you know, they tell us we may be the only contact that they have in a day, and I have found that to be so.
We're serving people in every corner of Parker County, and so the volunteers that it takes to get out into those outlying areas is really more tremendous than what it takes to deliver routes in the city limits.
I'm County Judge Mark Rowell. All across Parker County, there are many senior adults who need our help. At Christmas time, I think it's especially important that we reach out to those who are in need. Meals on Wheels is a program that operates not only at Christmas time, but throughout the year. And they need our help today so they can continue that help for those in need. I've seen this county reach out to its citizens time after time over the last 20 years. Regardless of economic times, we've always stepped up to the plate to help our neighbor. It's never been more critical than it is today. Be a good neighbor. Together, we can make a difference.
Most of our clients are on fixed income, and it's low income. And that income doesn't increase when the cost of medications increase. And so they need help purchasing these life-sustaining or preventive medications that they must take every month. We're also able to provide liquid nutritional supplements for many of our clients who are at risk nutritionally. They're either not able to eat the proper foods to stay healthy, or they're malnourished in some other way, either through cancer or medications that make it hard for them to eat, or other health problems that make it difficult for them to eat. So we're able to provide that boost or ensure product for them.
I have been involved with the senior program for over 35 years, and each year it gets harder and harder for our seniors to afford their medications, their prescriptions, because of the fact that income doesn't go up for seniors, but the cost does. And they have to choose sometimes between eating and buying medicine and paying their bills. And Parker County has been good in the past to help us, but now it is crucial that we all come together and help our seniors with their prescriptions.
We're all aware of how expensive prescription medication is, but one thing a lot of people are not aware of is expense it is for senior citizens. They do have a Medicare Part D plan available to them, but they hit a coverage gap at about $2,500, in which any money after that, up to about $4,200, they have to expense out 100% out of their own pocket. And especially that hits a lot of times for them late in the year, and a lot of them don't have the money to pay that.
Good morning, I'm Phil King, and I'm privileged to serve as your state representative in Austin. And first, let me say, don't confuse Austin with Washington. We're not the problem, Washington is. That said, we're here today to talk about helping in our community. You know, so many people confuse today that it's government's job to provide and care for our family, for the needy, for those who need help in our communities. And let me tell you, the government is supposed to be a safety net, but it's my job and it's your job to take care of our families, to take care of the people in our community that need help, whether that's needing with Meals on Wheels or with prescription medicine or with health, or just going over and mowing their lawn and helping when they're unable to take care of themselves. That's my job, that's your job. And so I'm asking you, with your excess that God has given you, to reach and to help bless others this Christmas. And I tell you what, that's the way it's supposed to work. That's the mandate Christ gave us, was to take care of one another. And this is a great opportunity for us to do that.
There is no greater love than this, that a man be willing to give his life for his friends. And that to me means that the very greatest symbol of love you got is to give, whether it be your money, whether it be your time, whether it be all of the above or more. It is the greatest gift of love, and it is 365 days a year. Easy to try to fit it just into Christmas. It's not. It's a year-long thing, and we all need to be a participant in that great act of love.
The preventive health program is one of the programs that 100% of the funds that we receive for that program goes directly to the client for assistance. We take no administrative costs out of the money received for that preventive health program.
Hi, this community has invited Antonio's, and we want to give back this community and help Meals and Wheels.
I've seen the difference that this makes in people's lives. I've been able to deliver Meals on Wheels. I see the look in their eyes when you bring something to them. If we as individuals, as businesses, as a community can come together, we really can make a difference in what these people are experiencing in everyday life.
We can make sure that the senior citizens get the meals they need delivered to their homes.
Hark, the Herald Angels Swing is a community event dedicated not only to the message that Christ is the reason for Christmas, but also to following His example of selfless giving, helping those in need, and loving neighbors.
Thank you for helping us make a difference here in our own backyard.
Merry Christmas.